Right, I'm not telling anybody I'm going on, so give it a minute for people to click on.
Get your fingers up.
Oh, don't take a minute. It's all videoed anyway.
Me and you can go on together.
Oh yeah, we can. Just turn this one, do you mean?
Yeah, no, I'll let you do your job first.
Get some look.
Just try that new stuff.
I tried it, yeah. Little one camera, man. One camera, man. Right, it's 35 in the house.
Humphreys, your horse is bed.
47 in the house. That's only for 50 seconds. 56 in the house, 50 seconds. Right, people. Don't know if you know who these boys are, but these are the new boys around the northeast of late.
Proven.
I keep telling them, keep out of fucking trouble. But yeah, it's the ferry gang. It's a firm.
The ferry gang, we're all pals together.
It's a firm, isn't it?
The full lot will.
Aye, it's a firm.
We'll all stick together.
Aye.
As you would say, we'll all stick together.
And this is Davey. Heslop.
Right.
Just want to introduce you.
Humphreys, you're going into...
Watch what you're saying. Anyway.
Humphreys, you're going into a little bit of decoration there. All these on the channel with T-shirts on. This, that, the whole lot. I was in Appleby Horse Fair on Saturday. Your man Cookie there, the junkie, he's that close. I just missed him.
They're getting throttled. They're getting throttled.
He wouldn't have got throttled. Because I would have cut him up like with a standing blade. That's what he would have got. I used to boys staying in the quiet.
I
didn't give a fuck about that. Everyone knows that, who will see us. He got out. He just got out. My pal says he was there. So Humphreys has got a little thingy going on with Paddy. Humphreys, what you doing, man? You're a divvy. You are a divvy, Humphreys, right? We're going to start with Davey Glover. I'm a fat cunt myself, right? But I'm not interested, right? Davey Glover is a fat cunt because he's full of medication. That's why, right? He's a doll. Just see what Davey Glover wants. He wants kicked up and down Newcastle place, right? Because he's full of drugs and he's just... By the way, we'll
not encourage any violence
right,
on you.
Right? But this is me, my personal opinion.
This is just the lads on the drink.
Right? What we're going to go back to is... Davey Glover made a statement, a 12-page statement, was it, Paddy?
He's made tons of fucking statements.
In that police station.
He's on the Artwood show at the moment, live.
Yeah.
Telling everyone, give evidence against him.
No, when he said he was in Whitemore prison and he was under fucking this and all that, and he was fucking off his railings. He was off his railings and he made a statement.
Well, we've got an Vivmer on it.
Whatever.
No, he's done this before.
Whatever it was.
But go on.
I think he's more off his railings today, never mind then.
Aye.
Right? The man can't keep stuck. You think that you look like you're fucking being electrocuted, you big daft dozy cunt.
That's the medications he's on.
Right? See you, Cookie, right? I missed you by an inch of a day. When I get you, I'm going to kick you up and down the place, right? I know you, Humphreys, right? You have got the biggest follower in Newcastle. The full plays, it's not just Paddy having his little say or whatever. He's got going on with the other lot, as he would say, the fucking Winter Hill gang. It's not just Paddy saying that. Every single person in the North East England wants to beat you to a pulp, but you don't get seen in public. Remember it, Liverpool.
That's a bit he doesn't tell people.
Well, Liverpool in Newcastle football match. You were there. A friend of mine went to the nightclub. I'll not say no names. He come back from the toilet and you were sat there. He went like that. He got you by the ear. He went like that. He marched out the door and kicked up the horse. Why don't you say that? Why don't you mention that on your channel for? If you're meant to be this big crime author and this crime thingy of the Newcastle, why have you not got? You've only got one family on. That's the only family you mention in Newcastle. One. That's the one you stuck with the fucking jacksie, right? There's a lot more
He's
than
got every
them,
say than you, hasn't he?
right? There's a lot more than them, right? I'm just gonna ring someone now who's just gonna confirm something. I don't know everything about it, but I know one thing. This is gonna be right, Humphreys, right? This man's gonna tell me something now. What you've done.
Davey makes me happy every time he visits me.
At least I'll get on the camera, and I don't give a fuck about no man. There's no other lot of yous, you're dirty stinking grasses. And that's the way I feel about it. 1 second, you he's ringing back. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. Right, 1 second, Paddy. Right, Humphreys, tell us about the boxing fight in Gateshead. What happened? I'm on a live now. Right, tell us about it. Right, there's a fella called Tony. I'm not going to say his next second name. Bit of a ding, but can have a fight. He was out the Gateshead. Everyone know this man, bad boy boxer and all that shite. Humphreys promoted them, yeah. Right.
Got the crew with them in.
What else? Oh, so Humphreys, you done the show. He done his fight. You never paid him. And then, right. So the man went in the Atlantis gym in the Felon. Yeah. Right. 2 seconds. Right. So the man that confronted you in Atlantis gym in the Felon. You ran round Atlantis gym shouting police assistance, ringing on the phone to the police. Why didn't you ring Shitey Bulger? Yeah? Or why you not in with them days? You fucking little muppet. See you, fucking Humphreys. See you. You've got some bad things coming to you, son. Some bad things coming to you, you dirty, baldy idiot. You think you're clever. Paddy's not here by himself. I'm going to put the phone down to the man here on the phone. I'll catch you later on. See you. Paddy's not here by himself. We don't know the full truth, and we don't know everything about it. But see you, Humphreys, you've just stirred it. But know what's going to happen to you? You're going to end up sorry, man. That's what you're going to do. And everyone in the northeast knows who I am. I don't give two fucks who's coming. Send them up, not a problem. They know where I am. I don't go far. But see you, Humphreys. And when we get you, we're going to kick you with an inch of your life. That's what you're going to get.
No, they're not. They're only jesting.
Well, I'm not. Okay. I'm going to kick you with an inch of your life and see you and your football man. No, when the man picked you up, me pal, you know who I mean, me good pal, I want to write a book on you. I want to write the book on yous. Because you aren't allowed to say that name.
I want to get into you to report.
You're not allowed to say that name, are you? Just remember that. You, Davey. Right? The man went like that, he picked you up by the ear. You went like that and frog marched you out the place, went, Cube. Liverpool in Newcastle. That's what it was, the game. You will know what it was, when it was, and what I'm on about. It was in Lavello nightclub in Newcastle. Why haven't you reported that? Then Tony Wing, the bad boy boxer, right? Why didn't you just pay the man? The man wouldn't chase you around the gym in Felon for not to get paid. The man just wanted paid for the fucking fight. Police assistance. Why did you not just ring Shitey Bulger? Shitey. You know why? You give the fucking tummies that. That's why. Two fucking dogs, that's why. Two fucking scoundrels. What are you thinking, Paddy?
I'm just thinking you ripping into him there.
No, because see, listen, Paddy, listen, you've been out in Newcastle for a while, right?
I've been in jail for a long time.
Listen. You're
right. You're right. You are the new boys on the scene.
Listen,
that's right.
Up and down the place every single day. If it's not me, it's me cousins, me pals, my best friends,
right? That's right.
See Humphreys.
Aye.
He's a divvy.
I know he is, man.
He doesn't get seen everything. He's a football man, right? Do you know when he gets caught physically? He's getting kicked all over. Humphreys,
No, he's not. They're just joking.
right? No, but I don't give two
They're just
fucks.
trying to scare Humphreys.
Humphreys, you're getting boot all over, right? Vigil Craig, idiot. I'm gonna get this fucking
They're
still
just
so
joking.
in the still so you get your head off. They'll fit straight off.
They're just jesting. I've told them just to scare them. I didn't think they were going to try and scare them that much.
Paddy, stop putting me down.
But they were just joking there. They were just acting. So there's nothing for any of them to worry about. Right?
Right, 2 seconds, right? Listen. Stephen, you keep going on about Paddy this, Paddy that. I'm sat here now, I'm looking at it. I'm just sat here now on his form. Yes, he might. You keep saying the shed. Yes, we're on a little shed. She's got a little shed. She's dry. She's got double glazing. It's got a nice fucking
It's a
vibe.
smoking shed.
She's smoking shed, right? It's something you and your daft brothers haven't got, right? And I'm looking out the window there now. He's got 2 of the best stone cottages you've ever seen in your life, right?
You haven't seen the farm yet, man.
Right? That's just 2 of the cottages he's got. Why don't you sell your fucking Land Rover, right, with a cloth interior in the manual box, and come up and put a roof on Paddy's place? Paddy's got more money laid in a derelict building than what you've got. You keep going on about crime. You're a failed criminal. Listen, I'm not saying all yous are, but you are. You are, shiny bulger.
They've had a fucking license every time they've went to work.
You are, shiny bulger.
They had a license.
You are a failed
They had a
criminal.
license and a get out of free jail card before they've done any serious crime.
You're a failed criminal. You know that, and the full Northeast knows that. Anyone who isn't from the Northeast knows. They might be thinking, oh, they've seen these books, they've seen this, they've seen that. They're a little bit, oh, the this, the that, because you got big prison terms. Because he's a divvies, that's why. He's an idiot, right? There's 1 year with a brain out the lot years.
Hasn't got a brain. The cops got the brain. They keep naming him as Master Brain. They take the onus off who really is the brains. It's the cop.
Well, I can't
Everybody knows that.
I can't comment on that. But what I'm going to say. Is that what he's got to try and do?
10 years ago, before the revival, 10 years ago, all the young kids were battering folk with Humphreys doing the tune. He was just a drunken fucking arsehole. And then all of a sudden, they come on top for the murders. This is what happened, man. And now all the attention and focus went back on them and away from fucking me. And they seem to have been like lifted in the public domain, you know, like highlighted in the. But it's been since Friday night's murder trial. Listen, that's what happened.
Listen, we're South Shields.
Their cop got outed.
We're South Shields. We don't know about no murders or anything else, Paddy. All I'm saying, see what Rafe's trying to portray these people as. They're not what they are, man. They're not what they are. You know us.
A bunch of wrong'uns.
And everyone else knows us.
They're not old school villains. They're a bunch of fucking snaids in every which way possible.
See, you, Cookie, you don't understand how lucky you were. No one, you got a way out of
Appleby.
further like you. The man says, I looked at you. She says, I looked. He went, I looked. And I looked again. She says, look, the scuffy cunt. And I got there. I was 2 minutes off the river. That's where you were, right outside the grapes. He says, I looked. He says, he's just getting away. I says, I'm fucking sick. I says, because I would have beaten to fucking death. I would have lashed you up and down. So never mind see Humphreys, all these posh podcasts, trying to belittle people, trying to do this and trying to do that. It's just a front, man. What are you on about, man? What are you on about? You are meant to be old school villains. You got Paddy here now. Sat in his shed. In his shed, whatever they're trying to put on you, listen, don't try and bring me into it. I'm just telling you what you all. Stephen Sears, you're a fucking shitty horse. That's what you are. You're as big as shitty horse going.
He is, aye.
Humphreys, I'll boot you up and down. Cookie, I'll kick the living daylights out of you. And Vigil Craig, I'll cut your hair off.
That's the job. Right? Now listen, he's only joking. Everything he just said there, he was saying in
Because
jest.
they'll report it.
That's right. Got a kid sacked from his job last week, man.
They'll report it.
Because he got caught on a film and then they got onto his boss and fucking got him fucking took out of his job, they did. Dirty, horrible cunts.
Is that not classed as crashing, Paddy?
Listen, man. Do you think these are, but listen, that doesn't come in with these, man.
Is that not classed as crashing?
They'll show you that paperwork.
We know about that paperwork, Paddy, but me and you are going to keep that to ourselves, aren't we?
Listen, that's
between me, you, and everyone else in the Northeast. The dirty, stinking bastard.
That's right, that's a legal I put on the internet anyway.
Well, listen, all I'm going to say is, if my solicitor called you a grass,
that's right.
What would you do?
Listen,
would you take legal advice? Would you?
Your solicitor would have him in front of every legal, because they've got all sorts of committees and all for legal where they haven't got to step with the line. They would have him in front of every single one of them gun if they hadn't been grasses.
Exactly.
And they dropped the whole fucking matter.
The proof's in the pudding.
They dropped the whole matter.
Right. How's your school governor?
Because he's a Freemason.
Do you think that still counts today? I don't know this, Paddy. I'm just asking you. I've heard these are wobbly hand gangs for years. Do you think it still counts?
Aye.
Listen, I don't smoke dope. I'm going to open the fucking shed door.
Humphreys,
that's a shed door getting opened. We haven't got aircon in the shed at the minute, but we're going to get some nice aircon put in. Because I don't smoke.
Yeah, the Masons.
The
Masons rule, man. The Masons are the crown. Masons are the police force, just without uniforms. But
But listen, all I'm saying is, we've come up here now. We come up regularly. We know you, but you know us. You know us are the new kids on the block. And you know our opinion against these people. Our opinion against these people, not just ours. I will state
and you know I'm always trying to keep you out of trouble.
Yes,
and he's just walking.
The full of the Northeast underworld.
He's just had a drink.
The full of the Northeast underworld think the same thing. They're just puddings. Steve Rave's going to get them thrown a year for nothing. That's what's going to happen.
He'll end up giving evidence against them.
Steve Rave's going to get them into jail and he's going to give evidence. So he's going to do. See Humphreys.
What about his mother's memorial? Was it the day? Monday
I don't know what he wants to watch because we've got a JCB.
Is it a Monday? Is it Monday
you know what us are known for, don't you? Humphreys with the JCB. Yeah? You fucking piece of shit, were you?
Is it Monday the day or was it Monday yesterday?
What about him? He's putting on his villains.
Monday the day in it?
Monday the day, Paddy.
Oh, he's got his mum's memorial the day. Put the career film on.
I know that, Paddy.
Did you see the advert for it?
Paddy, listen. He says he's just, he's that.
Man, the man's a false. I know.
He's a fool.
He's a self-promoting.
Right. Just an idiot. I tell you who is. Dr. Heggie, you're nothing but a nonce. You're a paedophile. Go off the internet and behave. Go and fucking shag a sheep somewhere.
He wants to.
Right? Atwood.
Do you think he's going to turn up for this fight?
Is he fuck, man? Does he fuck? Them lads down there, I don't know the lads. Them lads down there probably punched his head in beforehand. Right?
Right, good.
Right? We'll not go too far into that. Atwood, you're a ding. You can tell what you are. You're just looking to suck money out of people. Right? It's business to you.
And a Mason. Cunt.
Right? Paddy is an old school villain, man. He's an old school villain. He's been there, he's done it. Put his name in Google and he'll come up. See you, Humphreys. You just go on the computer, wording things, putting it this way, put it that way. But I'll tell you what to do. Get a street argument put together and it'll show you, it'll put things right. It'll show you that Paddy's in the right. See you, the Cookie, you fucking idiot. You're lucky I never got in Appleby the other day because I'm kicked up and down. Right? I'm just joking there.
These young boys, they're always visiting me, but I'm always keeping them out of trouble. They never normally come on camera, do you?
Just once I've been on, just short.
And they're just...
But we're coming all the time, Paddy.
They're just joking
so
and eat. They're just joking and eat.
No, because know why, Paddy? We're sick of this cunt being these little cunt Humphreys, right? We're sick of Humphreys being these flash cunt and pulling these videos up and these tactics. What he's doing, Humphreys, if you want to play dirty, we can play dirty. That's all I'm going to say. So get off your high horse, shitey horse. Stop ringing the police and ring shitey bulger. We might be walking Ronnie and Reggie along the field, but you'll be back in an hour when I've had a shite.
Hey man, I've showed me a little god off the triads.
For
I'll get it next time you just come. It's doing in the cow shed somewhere. And I'll tell you a few scary stories next time you're here, right? Davey.
Listen,
did you watch Glove on him on that would show the neat life?
Listen, no, I don't watch him. I don't watch him, man. I have a little look at fucking.
I don't normally.
Listen, I have a little look at Steve Rafe because he tries to put it across as he's professional. You know why he does that? Because he doesn't want to ruin his channel because he thinks he's got something to do with Newcastle. What are you on about, man? You've got nothing to do with Newcastle. He's trying to. I know a bigger picture. He's trying to worm into bigger pictures. The man's
he's a Mason and he will get in unless he's outed.
Well, by the way,
for what's gone on, yeah,
he's outed by 20 or 30 fucking %.
If he gets outed, yeah, for what's gone on with these two witnesses, he's got on them on live and he's on that much show. Fucking justice, yeah, man. Listen, if I've never killed Viv, if I've never genuinely killed Viv, and they are genuinely telling lies, and he's got them there on Atwood's show, moving the evidence onto my tours for Viv's murder. They're perverting the course of justice live tonight, aren't they? But if I have had Viv killed or been involved in killing Viv, then they're not. They're not. Everything's above board what they're doing, and Humphrey's just doing a good job.
I'm not here
for the crown.
I'm not here to say that. But
no, it's one of the other, isn't it?
Well, I am saying that. See, any man who thinks Humphreys is what's it called, like a reliable chap, that kind of thing, he's a piece of shit.
Reputable character, you mean?
Yes,
yeah.
Yes. He's a piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
Piece of shit. Everyone in Newcastle sees it. He goes to the box and he gets chased. He goes to nightclubs, he gets chased. He's one family, he's got his tongue up the horses, and that's that. You know, and everyone else knows, that there's more and more families in their family.
I've been telling people for months on there's bigger firms and harder families that run the North East, and these cunts, man. They've just got the name through him. He's the only sort of promoter in the North East, isn't he? And he's got their back.
I know that about the right.
So he promotes
them. So if he's one of your lads, you should promote them.
Hold on, and he's a Freemason. Their old man Freemason, who's head of the firm, and a bit of that comes into it.
Yeah. So what you're going to think of, right? These people, you've got Cockneys, you've got all the London men, you've got Essex men, you've got all Wales, you've got Scotland, you've got the full lot of them, right? This man's putting these people down as something that they're not. Do you not think does people just think there's only one crime family in the North East? There's hundreds of them, man.
That's right, that's what you're telling people. That's right, much harder than them.
Much harder than them, game on them, and lawyer on them, and not grasses like them. But they don't come out. We've had to come here tonight to put the record straight.
I've just monetised my channel, and I was going to start going to run different old school people and do different shows shortly anyway, just for the crack. So I'm pleased they did come up and eat.
No, but I'm saying, listen.
You've got to be careful what you're saying on video.
There's some men who can fight for fun in the North East, you know that.
Oh, aye. Plenty of them and all.
There's men who will do things.
There's none of this firm can fight for fun. There's none of their firm can fight, is it?
There's men who will do things to you. There's men who will do things to this. There's multiple people in the North East. It's not just these people, man. What are you on about? Steve Rafe, what are you on about, man? You fucking baldy divvy. What are you on about, man, Humphreys?
He gets all the publicity for them.
Why, and he's putting them out for something to be like, what are the crazy Newcastle? Is there no one else, like? Stop being fucking daft. As you know, and I know, when you got your ear pulled in the Lavello nightclub, why didn't you put that on? And you got marched out and kicked up us and gone, fuck off. I just want to write a book on your family. I'm not saying who that family is, but he knows and I know who that family is. You fucking shithouse.
He is like, listen, he's been threatening to phone the police on Tony and this, that, and the
He
other.
got the
Already,
man out of the fight, man. He never paid the man for the fight. He started seeing the police assistance. This is going back maybe 15 years ago. Shiny Bulger might have been on the fucking cocaine somewhere in the
put the Cray film on at his mother's memorial today.
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
It's an advert for it.
Advert?
It's an advert for his mum's memorial. It's a picture of him and his mum at the bottom of the poster. And then it's the Cray, what's the latest Cray film? But he's got it on in the club, doing it at the Tune Centre, at the Irish Club. I'll show you the fucking outfit for it.
And that one thing. Humphreys.
He's got the Cray film on.
Humphreys, you know us. You know us, and we know what you know what us are about. Get off Paddy's back, man. Get off him. He's not by himself. And let the truth come out. You're just on the little thingy, and what you're going to do, see your little so-called pals, you're going to get them 40 earpiece, and you're going to get them 40 earpiece, and you're going to go grass on them in the end. So get off the man's case, man. That's why we've had to come.
That's his mum's memorial.
That's why we've had to come here tonight.
That's his mum's. There's a picture of his mum at the bottom. So it's just poorly, look at yeah. And that's his mum's memorial thing for today, doing at the club. They're playing a video on the screen of the Craze film.
Fuck his mum.
At his mum's memorial.
Fuck his
Is that a lunatic or what?
It's a divvy.
What's the
Geordie connection?
That's his book, isn't it?
Do you not know anyone from fucking London, like?
Why are they?
Because I know plenty of bad men from London.
Why are?
And I know one thing, every man in the city, every bad man in the city probably knows bad men from London. And you want this divvy portraying...
Just where the other side, though. Where the... like old Frankie Fraser and Richardson sort of side.
My
family on me and.
But none of them. But I know one thing.
Old Frankie and them.
I know one thing.
If it's me, he just died, old Frankie. But he called in at the allotment. There's photos on the internet.
I know one thing. See, Humphreys, you've just been used and abused, man. See, like your other pal, Big Rusty, Frilly Nick as the sheepdog. You're being used and abused. No, the man who got chased in the car. And you cannot deny this, thou fucking sheepdog. No, when the man chased you in the pickup truck and you took off, sheepdog. Just remember that. Because videos don't lie. Sheepdog. And anyway, where's the pal, the grass? Lychee, where's he at?
I've just got a text off all that saying there's somebody shouting.
That's me. That's me. Good job I didn't bring me over, pal, with the laugh.
Yeah, I'm going to put you on camera.
Laughing assassin.
That's what you're saying, though, because one's live.
Right. I tell him good job I didn't bring me over, pal, because he's rad. All he wants to do is laugh.
Did I show you the photo there?
Where's the other pal, Lychee? Who they said was a fucking...
That's his mum at the bottom.
His mum at the bottom.
It's a memorial, look in memory of his mum. There's a name and that. That's his mum's memorial today.
The Craze? What behind?
Put the Craze film on, man.
What you on about, man? Humphreys, I'm looking at that there now.
What you copyright with?
What you on about, man?
Nah, man, he's a lunatic, man.
Humphreys, what are you on about? Humphreys, what are you on about? Listen, if you want, I'll come with the JCB. You know what that means. I'll come straight down with the JCB.
That's his mum there. I've just blew the picture up in the bottom corner.
And who would Sean Nauma?
You know, with next to them people.
My eyes are bad. Humphreys, where's your mother's glasses? I could do without glasses. My eyes are bad. Just fucking tune into the video. So I'm going to get into this podcasting. Me and Uncle Paddy.
That's right.
Alright. So get back and see what you need to say, Humphreys. Remember, when you slag me off, it's a small, small world. Now we'll catch up to you. But we'll only have a cup of tea. We'll only have a cup of tea. I'm just going to thingy. But listen, what he needs to do, Paddy, is just get off your case, coming in with his little smart antics and doing this and doing that. Right, one. Put it this way. I'm just going to put.
What he needs to do is listen.
What he needs to do is right.
Glasses off,
right,
and
listen,
I'm not sure, man.
2 minutes.
False paperwork. You need to put that right.
You're a fucking divvy, right? You're a fucking divvy. Baldy idiot. You come to the northeast, you're getting put up and down. End of. That's you done. Davey Glover, change your top, change your pants. You've had them on for the last 4 fucking documentaries, right? You've got fucking skid marks up and down the front of them. You're a divvy who shakes like that. It looks like someone's got the cattle prod up your arse, right? Right? Because you're not well on tablets, right? You're that fucked. And say you, Cookie, you were lucky. You were lucky, man. 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes I missed you in Appleby on Saturday. You will know that's true, you little scruffy cunt. And the rest of you is, what's the point? Just let Paddy have his say. And if Paddy's having his say, and let them have the say. But it doesn't take 20 men to jump onto this, to jump onto that. Tell you what's going to be, what's going to happen. Paddy was left alone. Let sleeping dogs lie. Paddy, what's going to happen is, Rafe, it's all going to be...
names.
Humphreys, I should say, it's all going to be down to you, right? You're going to get these men 40 year. That's what you're going to do, Humphreys. You're going to get them 40 year apiece.
Oh, he's going to turn on them.
Then you're going to turn on them, right? Because you're not a family member. You're not loyal. And you've been watching out Sammy the Bull, fucking whatever he's called, on the fucking...
That's what he's like, you know, right? The mafia's mouth.
The mafia's thing, right? Then you're going to do a full spin on him, right? And you're going to grass a lot of them up.
They live in the
Listen, I'm going to tell you now,
world. Like, ideology.
I'm going to give you a little heads up there now.
We don't have little boys and everything else that comes with the craze. They live in that world.
Humphreys, I'll just give up. I'll just give up.
Okay, some tune.
I'll give up because I know one thing. Paddy is going to ruin a lot of yous. Everyone is one by one. The nuns, the Carline nuns, he's gone. Everyone's happy about that.
It's just a matter of time for them now. Anyway, that film's not coming out. What are they making, man? I'm going to make that film with that paperwork I've got.
No,
that paperwork's genuine, man. That paperwork's got everybody involved with that film.
I've seen the 96 pages.
And that's a solicitor writing it on the case. He sent it to me personally in prison, so I know where it come from. There's no fucking doubt where it come from.
It doesn't say Specky's of grass, but it says the 2 fucking faggot brothers are grasses.
That's right.
That's what it does say. I will state that now. So
when you think Specky's not a grass, mind.
No. I'm not going down that route, but see you, shitey horse.
The old man admitted working for SO3 and SO11.
See you, shitey bulger.
My auntie was there.
Shitey bulger. It states you're busy. It states your brothers are busy. Now, pisshead on the motorbike going up Westgate Road Hill on the motorbike. States the 2 yous are busy. But listen, let's start making all these videos back. But listen, Paddy is not alone. That's what you need to remember. And Humphreys didn't start putting on, they put me a dress out on the internet. They put me a dress off on the internet. You know, when you're lying in bed and the fucking wagon reverses into your house and your mattress lands on the back of the fucking bed, yeah, fucking bad.
There's 592.
I don't like him, that's why.
I know you don't.
He's a baldy cunt.
He's only having a bit of fun. Everything you just said there was said in jest.
And by the way, it's not scripted.
And acting.
It's off the fucking
And it is
horse.
scripted. It's acting.
Entertainment.
And it's entertainment. That's all. For
Paddy, what you thinking?
Cause what am I thinking?
I think the grasses.
Listen, I will not say Specky's a grass because I'm not in front of us, but I've seen the paperwork on the other 2 divvies. One being Shitey Bulger and the other one being the pisshead.
And I know for a fact with the old man too, from Bobby Stoker's committal when he gave evidence. My auntie was present in court.
But by the way, it was not just idiots off the street.
And I know what's went on between them with this cop and fucking Specky Lugsy is as well. He's just not
even the fit. Just we
haven't got it in black and white about that one. But he definitely is, that's for sure. Loads of ways, man. Fucking come out and fucking Friday night's murder trial, man. They went for a walk with the cops. You know, they went handing themselves in before the cops even wanted them, didn't you? Freddy's murder.
Where's Leachy now?
Let's tell you what happened. Lugsy and Leachy handed themselves in at the police station.
Tony Leach?
Yes. Handing themselves in at the police station for Friday night's murder. They says, we didn't even want to see you. They says, well, we want to give you our alibis anyway. That's what happened. Come in court. So they get alibis. And then when they come up to the police station, Leachy went for a walk with one of the police officers involved up the back lane. Up the back lane. This is when he's with fucking Specky. But he went with a cop up the back lane. And when he got to the top of the back lane, he told him it was a Conroy, so killed fucking Frey. Leachy did.
I'll tell you
But
what,
this is when he's handy selling with Specky.
I don't know if Leachy's a class or not. I've never seen him paperwork in black and white. Paddy, listen, I can only say what I know on the streets of the northeast. I don't know if Leachy's a grass.
It's a whole film at the moment.
Right? Runs round and getting chased off the lads. You know the big fighting man, Rosie.
Old man's been the chief grass. The Freemason one, the dad.
I know that, but no
He's
Rosie.
been in charge of all the robberies and
the big fighting man.
Old man's been the one having it with these busies, the Freemason busies. That come out in court. Even Lugsy admitted in court that the busy who gave evidence for him was his dad's friend from the lodge.
Yeah.
And the little busy when he gave evidence says he didn't want to see his friend, brethren's son, get fitted up. Blah blah blah. But this same busy, in truth, is the one that's been doing the robberies with him. Is Specky a fucking grass? Why is a fucking grass?
Well,
Could not be.
Listen, I would say it
but I haven't gone black and white.
I've now seen black and white. But I've seen Shitey Bulger and the pisshead brother on the moped. These are both grasses, in my eyes.
And then the busies come into the crime squad, come into the police station,
I've seen on the black and white.
Defend them against me when my dad fight. I'm sitting in the one cell. I didn't know the busies were right. This one had to change, man, with these. I didn't know the busies were in with them. At this point, I'm in one cell getting questioned. Haven't got a solicitor. Told them, I've done this myself. Got the video and that. I said, that's not me. We'll get the interview and we'll show it at some point.
Right.
So I'm old school. Helping them. Helping me enemies.
What about the sheepdog? That's what I'm going to call the fight, the sheepdog.
The sheepdog, what do you mean?
The sheepdog. The big ginger one. You know the big ginger one out at the Newcastle Walker? I call him the sheepdog because he's already been chased every now and then.
Oh, that fucking daft cunt from fucking who was doing the trial that time.
Yes, that's him. Big ginger thing.
Aye.
Well, see me, I'm 5'5". I'm 17. I'm 17 stone.
He's
and
not
see
even,
you, ginger.
Is that what he's called? He's not even known as a hard man in this city, I know, man. He just
I scattered you around every fucking pavement in Newcastle. Anyway. Good job, I wasn't driving because I would have smashed off the road and you would have got what's coming to you. You and your in-laws, divvies.
For entertainment.
Aye. No, because know the people of Newcastle, Paddy, they don't know this. They're not know this.
People around the northeast know that.
I know that, but other people don't know this. They all listen to
these people who are talking, they know it.
They all listen to Humphreys.
These people who are talking to you know it.
There's he fuck, man.
No, they know it.
They're fucking a bunch of divvies, man. They're a bunch of divvies. Listen, I won't say again. Shitey Bulger, I've seen you. You're a fucking copper. Your brother, the pisshead's a copper. But your brother's a copper. But I've never seen fucking Specky's a copper.
The old man's a copper.
Right? Steve Race, you're getting kicked up and down when you get caught.
We'll have to delete this
Cookie,
video.
when we get you, you're getting back.
I'll get a strike.
Just ringing me pal here now. Good pal of mine. Hello, mate. You alright? How you want to see into this video? Nah. Do you think the video was okay for the people of the rest of the country? Because these people are trying to. What's happening is Humphreys is trying to be like he's trying to thingy Paddy, trying to like outcast them.
These are the boys who are on the northeast these days.
Exactly. Oh, I'll tell you another thing. So I wouldn't tell you another thing, Paddy.
What?
Michael Ferry is a new Viv Graham in Newcastle.
I've watched a few of his videos years ago, man. I know.
He knocked 6 Albanians out in the jail, man. He knocked 6 of them out, not 1, 6.
I know.
He banged them out. I speak to him on a
fights,
weekly basis. He knocked 6 of them out in the jail. What's he going to do with Shiny Bulger when he gets him? He's going to kill him.
Jenny Bulger can't fight, man. He can't fight anybody. He couldn't fight somebody who couldn't fight him, man. He couldn't.
He's going to kill Shiny Bulger when he gets him.
He's never going to fight in his life.
I know that, but can you have a fight for him or not? The Davies, man, I'll ring you back. I'll call you back. He's listening live and he's laughing. Thinks it's funny.
Right.
Man's in the know. He's good, very good pal of mine. He's in the know. So I mean, but listen, the man who
What are you
says,
saying? Watch.
the man who says the other day about Michael Ferry, is he this, is that? Listen, Michael's a
I was
very,
watching his film
he's
fight
very-
7 years ago, man.
he's a
Before
very,
this shit
listen,
started with me.
Listen, Michael Ferry's a very, very good
Now
friend.
you can
of mine.
knock his handful.
Listen, he's got the jails on the lockdown. Forget what you hear about him. He's got the jails on the lockdown. Know when he gets out, he's got something on their hands.
Which
What?
jail's he in?
He's in Durham at the minute. He's doing a little bit remand for something he didn't do. They're trying to see how to enter a phone. And I tell you what I am good at. Reversing 18-ton wagons at high
Well,
speeds.
watch what you're saying.
At high speeds. Put on the net, put in your pipe, and suck my dick. That's all I want to say to him. Right? So I hope I've swiped the day, Humphreys.
I'm sure you have.
Right? Never mind him sitting in his
While
little
he's playing his
interview.
career films a day.
Playing the craze. What you on about the craze, man? There were two puffs out of London, man. Two fucking faggots out of London who got shafted up the horse. You saw Divies, they went to jail skinned and they got out, they fucking died skinned. Is a criminal not meant, is a villain not meant to get a
In
few
his
quid
mum's
and retire?
memory. In his mum's memory.
Right? The same as Stephen Sears, he hasn't got a penny, he's got a fucking Discovery with cloth interior in a fucking manual box. Paddy's got a fucking cottage, yeah? It's worth more money than what he fucking owns. The fucking divvy.
Hey, we've got fucking 750 people
You
tuned
will
in.
do.
That's the biggest audience we've had.
You will do the full lots on. Do you know why?
Even,
Do you know why, Paddy?
go on, lad.
Because no cunt likes a cunt.
Oh, the
You know
hated
why? Because everyone will be ringing about the North East now and telling people that these cunts are shitbags, man. Rafe's putting it over that there's something they're not. They're not what they are, man.
That's right, he's promoting them.
He's promoting them. What are you on about, Rafe? Rafe. Coming out of our company.
Hey,
not
man,
so
I'm not kidding when I say he promotes them because he wants top boys. He wants top boys on the North East so that his own victims didn't come forward and feel intimidated because of who he's behind, who's got behind him.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I bet you wish you had him behind you and fucking when Tony fucking win, fucking chase you around the fucking place. Eh?
What's that like?
Yeah?
The comments.
I bet you wish you had him behind you then. Eh? Fucking shite, yours.
I can't even fucking see that. Of Tony Burkett, I'll see.
And the full lot is and get on there
Oh,
now.
please.
My name's David Heslop. I'm from South Shields. I do not give a fuck about any CRZ's mug bastards from Newcastle, right? Get on and let's get
He watches me every video. There's Humphreys.
not such as us, it's the full figgy. Because it's interesting to know when you've been portrayed, when you've had a lie put in front of you your full life, and you think someone's something that they're not.
These boys have been visiting me since last year, wasn't it?
Aye, last year, come.
I just didn't tell people who some people didn't want to be known that they're on
But
camera, yeah, you know.
Put me on the fucking camera. What I said from day one. Get us on. Do I give a fuck? Do I fuck?
We're getting ready to get off, like.
What for, like?
What's this way? It's all coming, will you?
Daft cunt, get in the fucking door.
Will you behave
I'll
yourself?
clean the face up. Go let that pick and not
On camera, man. Behave yourself.
It's alright, man.
It's not, man. You got to.
It's supposed to be out the new the picking. He's alright.
For entertainment purposes.
Nah,
Evening, everybody.
it's one of the lads. What they're saying on the comments? Paddy,
I've never even read the comments yet, to be
Read a couple
honest.
of comments
He's been
out.
reading some. Let's have a look. A
Come in.
lot of people know who you are anyway, I noticed before.
Yeah.
Put
in YouTube. You'll see who are.
Well, I know he's fucking off, but I'm just them people you mean, for these people.
Yeah, put in YouTube. We're not fucking divvies. And the people will see that us on divvies.
I'm just reading the comments.
They'll see what us on divvies and us on going to sit here and sit in a chair with you and portray you to be something that you're not. When Humphreys is doing the same to them. What are you on about, man? It's the 21st. It's the 21st century, man. They've never committed
No,
the crimes.
Ferry is a fucking handful.
I'll tell you what he is. Michael Ferry's a
He's
very,
a big cunt and all,
he's a very, very good
He's a
friend
big
of
cunt and
mine.
all.
I'll tell you what he is. He's a fucking
He's a
animal.
heavyweight, isn't he?
Right? And see every one of them CRCs.
I watched somebody fight first fight. I watched
You'll
them.
knock them up and down. You'll bat every one of them. You'll not meet the nicer man, Paddy. When I get out, I'm getting them up here on the barrage. Fucking
No
shovel
bother.
up.
Tell him to fish his fishing rod.
Aye.
Get Billy Joe on FaceTime. Tony Burkett saying.
I'll try Billy Joe.
That'll be good crack.
I don't know.
If he's not busy.
Sam Bill.
No, boy, be busy, man.
He might be, I know he's back into training.
Some of it ain't because me and Davey's going to be doing a few podcasts over the coming
we're going to
months.
do a few and say you, Humphreys, I'm going to fucking
Chill.
rip you. Say you, Humphreys.
Chill.
Say you, Humphreys, I'm going to rip you a
Will you
fucking
chill?
port.
When
I'm
it
going to rip
means
you a
ripping, it
port.
means rip, like when people get ripped on the internet.
No, dude, I mean I'm going to
Yes,
rip
you
him
do.
a fucking port. You fucking
I'll have to take this video
fucking
to him on my
divvy.
first time we're finished.
You're a divvy. You're a divvy, Humphreys. You think you're clever. You might be clever than us on the internet, but see if you're clever on the street. But we'll just see what comeback you come back. Are you going to make a TikTok this time? Are you going to make an Instagram? We'll see what you do. Paddy, listen.
What, lad?
All the bits and lads are waiting behind you.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. You can tell you're speaking the truth.
You've just got to watch what you're seeing on the internet.
You give us 96 pages of that information before. It was very helpful. That's what was very helpful. And expose.
This is why they call Joe Hunter Grass in their book. It's Joe Hunt Solicitor. It's Clive.
Listen, I'll tell you what we'll do.
I'm just pointing out why.
What we'll do. I don't know Joe Hunt, so I can't comment on him. If you say he's a grass, he's a grass. That's the end of it. I'm not interested in Joe Hunt. But what I will say is, this listeners letter come back and says, them two, shite the arse, piss head.
And he's a barrister.
Piss head.
He's not just a solicitor, he's a barrister too.
Our grasses.
And that's how we fund out through the Home Office.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, if
through
you
Johan and explosives in.
If you were a proper man, you would get them done, man. Get them done. Why didn't he get them done? Try bulldozing or penny. You've got more money in that cottage, eh?
Listen, your solicitor.
He's got a discovery with a fucking manual box.
Your solicitor would know if you were grasses or not, wouldn't he? If he's your solicitor. So your solicitor wouldn't even charge you, man. He'd say, yeah, I'll sort this out. Because he knows he would win the case. He knows he would win if he's your solicitor. We dropped it. As you know.
That's right. But what's happened here, now I'll repeat this again. Humphreys, you've brought Paddy out. He was just chilling up his form. It's not a allotment. It's not a shed. I tell you what it is, and I know a lot of things about in life, and a lot of people will verify this. The place is worth £1 million. That's what it's worth, with all the salmon rights and all the bits and pieces. The way she stands today, right? She's worth £1 million.
That's what value with it.
Right. That's why you're getting 800 at the night for, right? But I will say, these are failed criminals, as I did. And what he should have done, he should have left you up here to just get on with your allotment. What he sees allotment, or he sees a shed, or your farm.
I'm going to destroy them, man.
You should have just let him go.
I'm
But
finished.
now he's
yeah.
got a bit of backing.
I'm
Now he's
finished,
got
yeah.
the backing. Now he's got the YouTube platform. He's here, and he's here to stay. And he's going to destroy.
I'm going to destroy them with this paperwork, man.
Humphreys, you're getting destroyed first, right? You. And then fucking Shitey Bulger. But everyone in Newcastle knows what Shitey is. The brother's a pisshead.
He'll be
We all know
shitting
what
bricks,
he
you know.
is.
He'll be shitty bulge. Humphreys will be shitting fucking
And
bricks.
Cookie's just a divvy. And Gemini Paddy, and my baby's heartbeat.
And the fucking no,
He'll tell you that. He'll know in his heart, I missed him by 3 minutes over there. 2 to 3 minutes. And that'll be horse fair. You walk past the grapes, and you got away. If I'd have been there, you would have been whipped a bit. You fucking dirty, stinking cunt. So, all right, you getting on the internet and saying this and saying that and sitting back and, oh, Paddy's this, Paddy's that. I knew Paddy was this. I knew Paddy was this. I knew Paddy was that.
These boys have been coming here since before you were coming here, man, Cookie.
Right.
It's the first time they come on camera.
No, we just want to know what it is. Just pushing.
And when they said they were nearly
do you know when
coming
there's
in,
a
that
line?
would be the idea. You are lucky, Cookie.
Just no one has a line. They push over the line now.
Cookie. He's just a divvy, man. He's not
Little
even worth
scruffy
it.
cunt. Me
Not
pal
even
went
worth
with
it.
him. He went, is it him or not? He went, he's a scruffy little cunt.
That's him, aye.
Aye. And he had to.
He's not worth it anyway.
He'd
But,
be worth it when I whip him up and down. That would be with a horse whip, wouldn't he?
He's getting his 5 minutes of fame they need on the Atwood show.
Atwood, see you. See you, Atwood. Right.
No. See that
you.
cunt.
I want to tell
No.
you one thing and one thing only.
See that
Atwood.
cunt. No.
Shitwood.
See that cunt.
Right? No, let's tell
I'm a knock.
No,
Chill a bit.
let me tell Atwood.
They should.
Shitwood. Right, see you, Shitwood.
Use dodgy
Right.
paperwork on there.
Right,
Sure, to grass me
you
off.
listen to me,
I can't get a full
Shitwood.
read.
You listen to me, Shitwood. Right?
Won't let us.
Right?
I
You
should be able
listen
to
to
get that full read,
fucking
shouldn't I?
me. Right?
If it's genuinely false paperwork.
Paddy, will you shut the fuck up when I talk? Right, Shitwood, you listen to fucking me. You are not allowed in North East, like they're not allowed, like a load of other people.
It nearly come up for that fight,
You're
man.
a ref, you fucking G's, right? You aren't allowed in the North fucking East, right? You're not allowed to come up here interviewing people. And boy, you catch us, if us catch you up here, you ain't that. Aye, it'll not be with that. It'll be with a transit fucking van. You cunt.
See that paperwork that they used on his show, though? I should be entitled to get that put right. They won't let us do a due diligence on it. None of them. No, they've got fucking Glover and fucking Cookie on that show they need. Anyway, these are the boys about town these days, people. From all accounts.
55-mile radius.
There's 770 people tuned in. Is all right, people? I think they're just a wait for a wee. I'll just get doing the comments. Mr. Karma. I didn't mention names anyway, Mr. Karma.
Humphreys. Humphreys. What about you? It's a spade. I can't find a spade. I know one thing, we're known for digging. So you keep going, you baldy little bastard. Right? What was said on the video the night, just before you tried to get Paddy's fucking
He's
page,
just messing.
Paddy's page closed down, was all just a bit of frisk, and we're all just sat here now.
Having a bit of
The
fun.
bits of lads on the drink, we're all having a bit of smoke.
That's it,
We're all
aye.
just laughing on. So before you go know your serious way, where you's all sitting there on the fucking table, it looks like you're giving fucking saying that you're good at that. Looks like you're giving evidence in court. We're sat here now in the shed. We're having a couple of cans of Fosters. We're on the fucking pipe. On the Happy Backy. Well, as you would call it. And everyone's happy. So go and fuck off my balls.
What was his t-shirt he's wearing? Even on that show they need.
And that's what he wants to do.
Paddy Conroy has never been arrested, questioned, or charged with this offence.
And I one thing.
While he stood with 2 new witnesses.
Shitey Bullsham must have given some money to
While
wear
he
that.
stood with 2 new witnesses.
You would have thought he would have got a leather and TV for his cheap
to
instead
burn
of
the
fucking
course of
doing that.
justice on the Matros. Seriously. That's what, while he's wearing that t-shirt.
The gangsters wear t-shirts. Like.
He's not a gangster, man. We're not that.
The
Seriously.
Bannerman?
He's a
Paddy,
fucking clown,
Paddy, can I ask you one thing?
He's a...
Please, listen, truthfully, from old, you're older than them two. You're older. We'll talk about the shitey bulger. You're older than him, right? Tell us about his life, how he grew up, from start to finish. We know what he is now. He's a field criminal.
It's just been... he was just a petty villain, I found.
What's petty villain like? Pinching purses?
Shit like that, he done all that. And then they got involved with the robberies. You got another story behind the robberies, man. It was the cops having the robberies done.
Yeah, we'll leave that the way it is.
See this cop that's turned up at the murder trail.
We'll leave that the way it is.
He was having the robberies done.
We'll leave that the way it is.
And he's having it with that old man in the lodge.
We'll leave that the way it is because it's called me a crass. And I'm not like them.
Hey, boy.
They're dirty, stinking cunts. But
I'm in a unique position where they're all blaming me for these.
Yeah, you're saying they're blaming you, so you're blaming their back. Fire with fire.
Sometimes you got to.
Alright, and what other just petty thieves went bigger, and then you've got divvies like Humphreys
committed big crimes with that horse. While they had the horses covered. If you looked into the Sunderland Post Office robbery trail,
it's like going to break
have you looked into the history of the Sunderland Post Office trail, the robbery trail, and looked into it, and look what happened in that trail. You'll see they were blaming me for the robberies too, man. From then, they were blaming me for the robberies. From then, that day.
How long have you not got on with them for, Paddy?
Off and on.
Were you too heavy for them?
Yeah.
What, you and your family, or
me? Just me mates.
What, you were too heavy for them?
Just me in general. I used to just go on my own, me.
One just bash them.
But I've done that all my life for everybody. Just went on my own. Even though I've had people who run this.
But what were you just too heavy for them, and they were a little bit thingy?
I was a handful having to go to.
Yeah, I know that.
A right handful.
Aye.
And on top of that.
Yeah, and what?
I didn't like to see on camera really.
And what were them? Just obviously they've had things.
They didn't mess with us. None of me or my brothers that way. Because I knew we were just fucking...
They keep shining you all the time, saying that
you're doing that.
No, I'll tell you another thing where I keep noticing. They keep saying, out of the full Conroy family, you don't talk to none of them. I don't... Listen, I've just asked you that straight off my chest. Do you talk to any of the Conroy family?
Of course I fucking talk to the Conroy family. I talk to the main ones. See them ones I was arguing with over the fence?
Yeah.
They're not Conroys. But that...
This is something you need to explain to the camera.
Listen.
This is something you need to explain to the
That's
camera.
the ones I didn't get on with.
Because they're trying to shine you and say that your family don't even...
That's the ones on about. The ones that live next door.
I know that, but listen, I know...
Sometimes families fall out.
I know how big the Conroy family is. It's big.
The main people in the Conroy family are there, that my lot. Proper Conroys, called Conroy. Yeah. Not these cunts I argue with, they're not even called Conroy, man. They're over the fence. In that article he put out last week where it's saying he tried to put us down as if my house had been shot up. Did you watch it? That was me explaining about who's getting shot up. Over that argument over the fence.
Hello.
The house got shot up. I got arrested the next day.
I'm just with my pal Paddy Conroy here.
Who's that? Billy.
I'm just here now. Go on, fit. Oh, you know, listen, I'll cut you short and I'll ring you back when I come out here. That'll do. Bye.
Or is it in hospital?
No. You're right. What? They put you down in the saying that you don't talk to any of the Conroy family. They're trying to loan you out and say that you live up here by yourself and you don't talk to anyone. I've asked you that there now and I don't know that.
You know, when I had the fight with them in that tune centre,
Right.
about 12 years ago, they moved out the next year. All them did.
Yeah.
And I continued to stay there in my home address for the next 5 years until I fell out with Wallace, my ex-wife missus,
Yeah.
over what Humphrey's done to her.
Yeah.
And then I moved up to the farm because I needed where to live once I'd parted with my ex-missus.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I've owned this farm since the 80s, you know.
And by the way, this farm's worth £1 million.
I was on this farm in the McIntyre documentary, you know. I've owned it since
I
the
know
80s.
that you haven't got that old coat what you had out on the
And
McIntyre
listen,
like me. I could do with that.
Let's face
Big
it.
coat next week for
It's in the views and beyond the river, yeah, man. Listen, this is is this not a lovely place to live anyway?
Beautiful.
That's right. That's so.
Beautiful.
And you're 20 minutes from the tune. So as for not speaking to me, some of my family, some of them I haven't, no. But the main ones I do, of course.
See, you
We're
tried
not
out.
mentioning their names, but you know the main ones.
You tried out your
You know
last
them
week.
yourself, didn't you? All them ones can ask them yourself.
Yeah, tried out your last week saying that the
It's all a load of shame and I put us doing all the time, man. I just didn't respond to that every thing they say. I just think.
He says Cookie will verify it because he's up and down the streets of Pembrokeshire and he's here. He say, and now one thing, Cookie, you might be in the streets of Pembrokeshire, but if I catch you in Appleby horse, mate, you're getting kicked all over, mate. That's what you're getting.
Anyway, if Cookie bumps into certain people around that West End in Newcastle, Cookie knows what will happen to him. But I just didn't want to say that on you anyway, you know what I mean?
Well, I fucking will. Cookie's getting fucking battered. You scruffy, dirty, low-life, junky cunt. Say you, Glover, you, the drug machine, you're getting fucking battered and all. How gravy stains up your top. Shite yours. You're getting battered and all. Oh, fuck off. That's how you tell them, Paddy.
That's how you tell them.
I know that. Tell them, man.
You got to be careful what you say on the.
I know, because the grass you, Humphreys.
That's straight away.
Humphreys, they put you in, man. Just dirty, rotten scoundrels. The scum.
So I just sort of.
Do you know what it's called, Paddy?
Keep things real.
Do you know what it's called, Paddy?
What?
It's called sitting on the fence.
Who were
That's in the
Humphreys?
comments.
Humphreys doesn't sit on the fence.
It's called sitting on the fence. Humphreys, your ass is going to be spiky.
He's read amongst it, man. He doesn't sit on the fence. He pretends to sit on the fence, but he's read amongst it. And then it's not to do with me. I'm just promoting
We
it.
know to
I'm
do
just
with you,
managing it.
Humphreys, so when we see you at the next boxing show, and you get kicked up the arse and chased out the place.
That would be lovely to see, wouldn't it?
No, it's going to happen.
It's all right, sure done to him.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Nobody got chased out the Lavello. I will say it one more time. Newcastle versus Liverpool. They went down to Lavello. My pal went to the toilet. He crept on the table. My pal seen you, looked at you, he got you by the ear, and frog marched out and kicked you up the horse. I know that, you know that, and certain people in the northeast of England know that. You fucking tramp.
His lugs will be ringing tonight, that's for sure.
No, because he knows he can't say nothing back. Because he knows it's true.
Oh, he'll take this one, he will. That's for sure.
There's only one crime family in the northeast, fucking hell. The northeast doing bad, isn't it?
That's me, he is.
Fucking hell, the northeast is doing bad. They must have some pork.
Anna's in the comments.
What's Anna saying? Anna's all right.
I can't see her.
She's Raj.
Did you hear her last night on the phone?
She's Raj, man.
She's in there somewhere. There she is.
What's she saying?
She's just laughing. I cannot see what she's saying yet. Got your friend the other night on that.
She's Raj, isn't she? As she would say, dog.
She can see through what's going on, man.
I don't know. I don't want to talk out about no murder. I don't want to talk nothing about no murders or anything like that.
I know you keep saying.
I tell you one thing, we will try
you
and
just want to
spin
stay
it.
out of it, I know.
But I will say these people who Humphreys is trying to finger you against is fakes.
That'll do. Davey Heslop, the man. Shane McIntosh, she is. That's Big Davey.
Listen, is anyone on there know it's not just us? Listen, me pals were going to come, but they were a bit bad with the drink. One's got COVID and the one was bad. Listen, I will say, the laughing assassin is bad. He's got COVID. He's going to put his tooth back in.
Anyway, we're going to be doing some shows soon.
Right, Paddy, I'll tell you what we want to do with Noel.
What's that, Davey?
Right? We're going to put 10 tents on the river. You tell me weekend, we're going to give you 100 quid a tent.
Right.
Right? For all the bits of boys. All my lads. Every one of them will be my lads.
The party.
No, we're not. We'll be partying, we'll be drinking, but we'll have a nice barbecue, bit fishing.
Right.
Chill
Anytime.
weekend.
Davey, you can have one for free, you can, you know that.
No, listen, us on tramps, we've got plenty of money. We want to pay what we, basically.
You fancy doing a becoming like this?
No, I
You
just
haven't
think,
seen the river yet, are you?
aye, we've been down when we've
Did I show you?
Yeah,
Right, that'll do. Last time.
right.
Right.
What you got to think and see all this here now? Just clickbait. It's just the
So,
scum.
that's sweet, aye.
It's the
It's all
scum.
fucking shite,
What
man.
you on about, man?
Get your body and the lads.
But I know one thing, Paddy. I will tell
Everybody
you.
knows who he is are anyway in the comments
Aye.
already. Everybody in the North East knows who these boys are.
Well, I will tell you one thing. See, Michael Ferry is a new up-and-coming North-East fighter, and he will fucking smash anyone in the North-East of England with a fist in a cage. Very good pal of ours.
All content contained in this video is for the purposes of entertainment only. And remind me to say that at the end too, please.
Oh, listen, we've only come up, we've had a bit of laugh. So
That's
Humphreys,
Just carry
you
on.
can sleep well tonight. Just put your seatbelt on in bed.
But everybody does know who they are in the North East. That's for fucking
The
sure.
criminal elite. That's all we can say, the criminal elite. Right?
When you look around nowadays, you're probably right.
What?
I'm saying when you look around nowadays, what's on the scene, you're probably right.
That's because that's the nephews, that's the full lot. You've obviously asked them. You know the drill.
As a crew, you know what I mean?
It's not crew. It's not
So
crew.
you know what I mean?
I tell you what it is. It's a lot of loyal friends who all stick together.
Aye.
And there's no shitting on each other's backs. That's what we are. None of it. No like fucking Glover, Jones,
Aye,
things
I
out
know,
your
man.
thingy.
I know.
Like this one done that and that one done that. We don't do that, man. We're all like all pals, man. Every one of us. And that's the thing about the North East. We all stick together. In the North East is class from Middlesbrough up to fucking Asserting. From Asserting up to Northumberland. It's a big old place and we all stick together.
We'll see a 60-mile radius.
Right? We all stick together. If your comments are telling you there now, they'll all say.
Anyway, you've just got to be careful what you're saying on here.
Mm.
I am. As you know.
Who's that?
Anna Connie's there, chatting.
Anna Connie, she's Dalton, didn't she? So we'll get on the phone.
Go on and get on.
We'll get on the phone. We'll get Anna.
I googled
I think Gary Carroll's there somewhere.
We'll get on the phone. We're not going to talk about Viv Graham's murder.
Right, well, you lad, that's all she'll get on for. You all like Gary, lad?
2 minutes. I'm not going to talk about that. It's one thing I will not talk about online. Anna,
David.
I'm on a live now. Listen, right, before I talk about anything else, you've obviously heard us. I will not talk about Viv Graham's murder. I know nothing about it. I don't know anyone who knows anything about it.
And he's not getting involved.
And I'm not getting involved. Put.
Yes, that's the best way.
Right, no one. Listen, the phone's on the table. Do what you need to do. What's happening, Anna?
Think about anything. Don't say anything.
Go on, your loudspeaker,
You
man.
haven't got facts.
They're here on the drink tonight, Anna.
Just keep your gob shut.
Anna, you know the dance.
Hi, Paddy.
I've told them that 20 times already, as you'll have noticed.
Oh, you got me right off guard last night, didn't you?
How's that like?
Well, I'd been out on me.
Right. I didn't know that. How much? Well, you rang me. I just thought,
Well, it's very interesting tonight.
What are you thinking, Anna? What are you thinking? Do you think we've got some grasses in the house?
Oh, I've got plenty of them.
We'll just need to expose them and flush them out, don't we?
Well, that's what I mean. People,
I'm doing that, as you know, Anna. I'm doing that with my paperwork.
Anna, can I just ask you a thing?
people in the nasty
Anna,
people need
Anna, remember when I asked you something? Rafe says he spoke to you twice. What did Rafe say?
Yeah,
Humphreys?
traveller.
Rafe. When I spoke to Rafe,
The Humphreys, what?
I spoke to him because making gains, Fergal got his number.
Yeah.
I spoke to him and I said I wasn't happy about what he said on the Atwood thing. When
Yeah.
he said,
Listen, that's going into murder scenes. I'm not interested in that.
and they just took a laughing fit. I thought that was absolutely disgusting.
You're right there, and I mean you will talk about that on one of our
Listen, that's
shows.
on my conversation, but listen, what I will say is Rafe is going to get exposed for the little sucky arse cunt what he is. Yeah? They reckon Rafe's just...
That bad language.
Yeah, they reckon
I know.
They reckon Rafe's got fucking shitey bulldog's cock in his mouth.
Oh, I mean, I can't stand that kind of talking.
Well, I've got to just be straight to the
What
point.
was that?
You know me, Anna.
Yeah, but
What children are watching?
pull your Bible out on him, Anna.
Tell you what, David, praise
Pull your
praise
Bible
the
out
Lord.
on him, Anna.
Fuck the Bible.
Aye, well, God help you.
No, God help
God help
me.
you.
God help me. Fucking God help fucking Humphreys. You fucking dirty, stinking, rotten, baldy bastard.
God help you.
Praise God. That's
She went in all as well, you know.
And I'm
Says it.
laughing. It's not. I'm not laughing. I'm saying in the name of the Father and
Yeah, I know that Shane.
Oh, Anna, fuck off, man. You love it, man. You're frisk.
Shane says everyone in the country knows these
Anna.
lot. I said, I know that.
Who?
I love it.
What they saying on there?
I love it.
Shane
I love it.
McIntosh.
When I
Everyone in the
tell the truth.
country knows
When
these
I
lot,
hear
these
true
people.
things, I truly love it.
Right, Anna.
I feel like the truth does need to come out. Like, no,
Anna, we're not talking murders, because that's one thing I could be had not to talk about, because I'm not getting called a grass.
The team cookie at Appleby the other day, nearly bombed in them.
Right, listen, what is Michael Ferry? Will you just tell these here now what Michael Ferry is? 1 second, put it on loudspeaker. Tell the fucking viewers what Michael Ferry is.
he's a mean machine.
And what will he do to every one of them in Newcastle?
Tie them up and nuts.
Go on, Anna, you tell him.
He's related, Anna. Goes with Anna's, he's married Anna's niece, he's got kids to her.
All right, she would say that then, wouldn't she?
No,
I tell the truth.
Mm.
I tell the truth.
Right, I just thought you were being
Right.
unbiased at first.
Right, Anna, we're gonna have to go because Paddy is living his dream. Right? Sure.
It's a good crack, wasn't you?
It's just fishing now.
I'll get on shortly.
What they're saying, like, what they're saying, what's the
But
comment?
you lot, just saying what I was saying before.
Paddy, you're illegal. Look at the respect you get of the lads.
Ah.
Saying something to
I can't even see half these comments, mate. Can't be fucking need new glasses.
Fucking new glasses, you want a new eye now, new glasses.
Shane McIntosh.
Not just FaceTime the company.
He's getting a lot of respect.
What have I
What's he
done there?
saying?
I've
Can
said-
see?
And
What's he saying?
Paddy, you're illegal. Look at the respect you get of the lads. Says something, doesn't it?
Because I'm the oldest.
Exactly.
I'm one of the oldest ones.
Right? No, why? Because the northeast
And
and
they
the
come-
criminal elite.
And they look after the old ones.
Right, aye? When you're right, you're right, but when you're wrong, you're wrong.
JCB,
That's
boys.
right.
Right. And everyone knows what the JCB boys do, don't you?
Will you behave yourself?
Humphreys, yours
Big-
is better
big
tough
jo-
for red. Humphreys.
Happening.
Big Tony says, respect the Davey and the boys.
Yeah, you tell him. I'll put you on. Listen. Yeah, Paddy, someone's to speak to you.
Who's it?
Tell him then.
Who's it, like?
Tell him.
Who's it?
One of that.
Paddy,
Who's that?
it's Dazzy.
Whoa. Who's it?
Watch for live, mind.
It's live, man. Oh, 2 seconds. Like 2 seconds. What you got?
Keep him off.
Nah, it's alright. Listen, I'll ring you back. One live, man. One live.
Where are you, silly?
Right, listen. Get up, Dazzy lad.
Nah, Dazzy, nah.
She's fucking space cookie, man.
Ah, he's just an idiot, man.
He's not.
Nah, he's a good kid. What they're saying?
A cookie is, I mean.
Nah, Cookie
Just an
said,
idiot.
say Cookie. Say Cookie there. I just wish I'd have got him the other day.
You behave
I'll
yourself.
just give me. And he knows that. And they know that and all. And they know that and all. But listen, don't get arrested for these videos because we're only having a bit of fresh spark.
That's right, lad.
Just a laugh in there, Paddy.
That's
You've
right.
had a can of beer, us have had a can of beer.
That's right. It's drink night the night with the boys. First time they've wanted to be on camera. And I was just looking at what I wrote that doing remember what to say at the end.
But just remember,
What?
Michael Ferry's the new Viv Graham in Newcastle.
I thought he was a handful when I was watching him about 7 years ago.
Listen, I'm trying to get him on the phone there.
When he was just starting off in his
I'm
box.
trying to get him on the phone. He's a very good pal of mine.
Somebody pointed him out to us.
Right, your little your nephew.
When he was just his first 2 or 3
your nephews
fights.
have been in jail with him.
Probably.
He's an no, they have. They're
Which
just getting
one?
off the wings.
Dylan and Dean.
Aye, but I'll tell you one thing. He's a gentleman. There's no slinkiness about that man either. When he gets shitey bulljack, because that's who he's going for first, he's going to smash him into pieces.
Oh, Dylan and Dean are two of my favourite nephews, them two.
Mm. What else, Paddy? Tell me what else. Tell me something different.
I'm just saying, out of all of them, they're a couple of the favourites.
We'll be the gamest.
No, man, I mean,
Who we talking to?
yeah. Fed them since we were kids, man. Ask them when you see them. I grew up in their house, you know,
Did you?
as a young'un. With their dad. Oh, Lenny's 11 years older than me.
Lenny used to sell a bit of snide on the Appleby, didn't he?
Yeah, he's probably doing there now.
No, he wasn't
But,
there last year.
He's not there this year, he's been poorly on now.
There's only one on that.
Right, so
He's usually doing there every year.
What's next? What we're thinking next? See Humphreys making these little moves where he thinks it's clever, and what he does is he thinks he's doing it in a professional way.
Where he's
Trying to pull
everything he does it that way.
Aye. It's not happening, Humphreys, because the boys are here and we're behind Paddy the full way. Humphreys.
Thank you, Davey.
No, listen, that's from my heart.
But what's
And
what
that's
you're
not
saying
just
on
from
you?
me.
Anyway, before we finish. Listen, what I'll do is, shall we wrap up?
I don't know what you want to do,
It's up
like.
to you.
I'll tell you one thing, listen, everything that got said tonight was a joke. So
All
Humphreys-
content displayed in this video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Told you that at the beginning, they've just been carrying on.
Yeah, so
Drunk.
Humphreys, don't run to the police. Your life isn't in danger yet. Stephen, Michael, is there still grasses? Specky, we can't prove your grass yet, but we'll get to the bottom of it. We're only having a bit of joke. But listen, Paddy isn't by himself. And see you cookie, you little bastard, you looked at me like an apple a couple of days ago. So people can say what they want to say in the comments, have what they want to say.
I'm surprised when he said he was doing that. Because like,
You got on, man, he fucked off, he nashed.
But some of my lot can't do that, man.
You got on.
Who don't like him.
You wouldn't need your lock, because if I got him, he's getting whipped to bits.
That's going to be the last thing you see before you stop. Being fair.
Hey, but all content displayed in this video is strictly for entertainment purposes only and we're gonna call it a day for there. No, and I'll be back in an hour.
Humphreys. You fucking baldy cunt.
See you shortly, people.